Welcome into the latest edition of Extra Time. You can see Gab dancing. Oh, look at this in person.
Yes.
There has been some jokes made about my size of late.
Okay.
And putting me next to Gab doesn't really help.
No.
I've just seen it. Thank you very much, does it? I was watching the show a couple of days ago and you released the biggest yawn when it was on camera, so hopefully that won't happen today. You should be on time because it's not midnight. And
You're not, I'm sorry, but you are burning the midnight oil over there. I don't know. You guys are sneaky when the little camera comes on. You don't like to tell you're on camera.
I see. So you didn't know whether yawn was coming.
It's a basic human function. Yawning is not just contagious.
Yes.
And even just be talking about it suggests that I expect Dawn to yawn by the time is over.
It's playing a mind game.
Got jet lag as well.
I like it.
Go on, mind
But
games.
at least you're here, happy.
Yes.
One member of this panel was trying to get out of today's show.
What? Who would that be? No,
Ali.
no.
Don,
not
I heard
me.
on the
I
grapevine
was
you
here
didn't want to
early.
come on.
I was tired. I was tired. Up at 6 o'clock.
What have you done today?
On a plane.
Sat on a plane.
Yeah, watched a few movies.
Well, that's not particularly tiring,
Got
is
tired.
it? Got tired.
And then I had a shower and I was...
And then you're ready to go.
I'm ready to go.
Beautiful. I had to pick you up.
You did?
Dan's taxis.
Yeah.
Beautiful. There we are.
Dan's car. He's
It's
cleaned it up.
It's awful.
What?
It's awful.
Still?
It's a mess.
What's the kids? The kids make a mess in it, don't they?
You've got a Hoover?
Fun.
got a
I haven't got
Hoover?
time for hoovering. Don, I'm a very busy man. I had to fix my air conditioning today. That was a faff. For Gab and Don,
And cheap, I imagine.
what are you... Still, there we are. For Gav and Don, favourite and least favourite thing when visiting the States? Oh, that's a good question for you, given the time that you spent here. Gav went to college in the States, by the way.
Yes, and grad school too. So
And grad school. Woo.
my favorite thing specifically about visiting Bristol, after seeing you, there's a lot of very good seafood
Yes.
around here. I mean, you have probably, we have nice seafood in Europe, but like y'all like make enormous lobsters coming from Maine and
Yep.
stuff like that. And so I like to dig into that.
And what about the least favourite thing?
My least favorite is just the traffic. I can't, I just don't like that. I don't like sitting in a car
Right.
for a long, long time, especially when I have to do the driving myself.
Okay, but aren't you staying in the hotel, which is literally 2 minutes away from here?
Yes, but there's a lot of cars in the parking lot. I said, my glow point, when I go to the show at home, it's in my house. I walk down
Gotta find the
one
car.
flight of stairs and it's there.
Pajamas on the bottom?
Absolutely, I can't do the show in shorts.
Nothing, no.
And under like
nothing.
No, nothing. Just enjoying the summer.
That's quite a sight.
What about you, Don?
Favourite is food, without
Right.
else.
Yes.
And least favourite will be tomorrow when I rent a car to try and drive into ESPN for the first time in 20 years. I'll be driving in America.
Oh, so you're quite nervous about that?
I am pretty
Why? What's the problem?
Well, because it's on the side of the road, Dan.
All right,
For a
okay.
start.
Yeah.
And the taxi driver told me today you can turn right on a red light.
Yes, you can.
Or
Yes.
left, whatever it is.
No, don't turn left on a red
don't
light.
turn left.
You can turn right at a red light. It
Yes.
Makes no sense whatsoever.
Well, it
Why
makes,
is
it makes
red?
all the sense
Why is it
in the
red?
world. Well, because it's stopping the people going forward.
This is what I've got to learn. I've got to learn it overnight.
If there's a sign,
Saying
no turn on
told me
red,
that.
you're sitting there, you're not
he
going
told me to
anywhere.
go straight on.
By the way, don't overtake a school bus when it's
I'm not overtaking no one.
No,
No, I'm going to go slow.
Yeah, it's going to go on the
I'm going to
interstate.
be getting bibbed tomorrow.
Going to be on the right-hand lane the whole
Yeah.
time.
I am.
Like this.
Yeah.
I am. I'm going to
Okay.
be so slow.
But it's can you drive an automatic?
Yeah.
All right.
All I have drive.
Oh, of course. Makes sense. For all, which of the Premier League relegated teams have a better chance of returning to the top flight the following season? Who got relegated? Quickly, Don, go.
Leicester.
Yes?
I can't
Southampton?
remember who?
Leeds, Southampton.
Leeds.
That's
Leicester.
helped too.
I know. I
you got
was I've been on holiday. Can't even remember.
No, that's memory. Yeah, go on holiday. You can't remember who got relegated.
Everything gets erased.
Leeds ain't coming back.
No, they got bought by the 49ers today, didn't they?
Leicester, I don't think are coming back. They're losing all their players.
Oh dear.
Sounds like Southampton.
I don't even sound.
I know, but
Anything you'd like to add to that?
I would agree with that. So I mean, I think there's actually, I'm more bullish on Leeds' ability to come back. But
Who's the manager of Leeds these days?
I would go with Southampton.
Daniel Farker.
Daniel Farker, yeah,
Oh yeah?
who's already been promoted with Norwich, so you know.
There we are. Beautiful.
Pass you by that one. Daniel
Yes.
Farker.
Yes, it did. Yes, completely. Unashamedly. I think I'll survive.
How dare you?
Cristiano Ronaldo said the Saudi League is better than MLS. What do you think, Ali?
I'll be honest with you, Cristiano. I know nothing about the Saudi League. I have watched 0 minutes of the Saudi League, so I cannot give you an informed opinion on the Saudi League. I can tell you, though, that MLS is a league with a very good structure, logistics. You have beautiful stadiums, and in specific markets, it's ideal to play in those markets and the sort of atmosphere that is created in the stadium. Criticism of MLS is perhaps some would suggest the level of play, others would argue the fact that it doesn't attract enough attention through the television, if you will, but there is a lot of competition in this country for sporting fans and their interests. And so MLS continues to grow, continues to get better, and I can only tell you from my own experience, I made it to MLS about 20 years too early.
Oh.
I was early to the party.
Oh.
Right now would be
Would you
the
still
good
be
time.
invited to the party now, 20 years on?
I'm invited to every party, Dan. It's whether I go to the party. That's different.
Would you have gone to the Saudi League?
For the sort of money that they're putting out there? Are you kidding me? Man, I can be in that league as long as they want me to be.
For Gab. Oh, this is going to ruin extra time. Where is the Premier League in regards to the punishment of City for breaching FFP? Will there be an answer before the start of the new season?
I'll try to make it brief. So it's the Premier League's financial sustainability rules. Manchester City have 115 charges. In England, they decide never to leak anything, never to talk about it once the proceedings are underway. So they've appointed a 3-person panel, and that's where they are. And they're saying, "Oh, we'll just tell you when you need. We'll just tell you when we come up with our judgment." It's a very certainly less transparent than the Court of Arbitration for Sport, where everything's out there. But the answer is, we don't know. People have estimated. I speak to legal experts. Some say 6 months. Some said 2 years. Nobody knows.
Don, would you like to add anything?
No,
Okay.
no idea.
Ali, rank these 4 players at their very best. Antoine Griezmann, Neymar, Salah,
Yeah.
Hazard.
Okay. Their very best. Neymar. And then everybody else, really. But Neymar, Griezmann, Salah, Hazard.
Really? You have Griezmann second?
I do. His very best is really, really good.
Oh, yes, but Salah and Hazard's really good as well.
I know, but I'm talking about a World Cup winner. I'm talking about potentially in the World Cup, outside of the outstanding individual performances from Kylian Mbappe. Throughout the course of the tournament, their most consistent player was indeed Antoine Griezmann. I think there is a genius to his game that sometimes gets appreciated. And another thing about Antoine Griezmann that I really appreciate is the fact that he does the work defensively. He sacrifices for his team, whereas those other guys, not quite.
I don't know. I don't think there's much in it. I think Eden Hazard, when there were times when he was carrying Chelsea on his back, and you got to, if you've only come to the game now, you've only seen the last couple of years or not seen the last couple of years of him at Real Madrid, you're like, what? But he was.
I think it's a bit of a louder and higher one.
Exactly.
What? There it is.
He took on so much responsibility, could do so many things. And I think you're a little harsh also on saying that Salah doesn't work. I mean, maybe he wasn't asked to play midfield like Griezmann was, but in the Klopp system, Salah puts in the work now.
Yeah, Ali hates Liverpool.
Is that what? Is that what it is?
Yeah, deep rooted. Deep rooted.
Well, do we agree that it's Neymar and then everybody else?
Yes.
Don?
100%.
What's your order?
Neymar, Salah, Hazard, Griezmann.
Oh, there you go. All right, focus on this question. In a 5-a-side game between Gab, Dan, Sid, Jules, and Seb, in their athletic prime, against Don, Ali, Stevie, Craig, and Shaka at their current fitness level, who would win and who would be the MVP for each team? Okay, so Craig can't kick a ball anymore. Stevie can't run anymore.
Me and Ali are carrying this team by the sounds of it.
Shaka will be in goal.
Shaka's in goal, and once he's down, he struggles to get back up.
Right, but who's in goal for you guys?
Yeah, but when was your peak fitness?
Well,
Your team.
St Michael's under 12s.
Gab, when was your peak
I mean,
fitness?
well, what difference does that make?
I played college
It makes
rugby.
it makes all the difference.
Why?
Because Gab might say last year was his peak fitness, and we'll know we've got a chance.
So, Sid, Jules, Seb, who all tell you they would have played.
Jules will be handy.
Yeah, well, I think it would be a lot of Jules and Seb shouting instructions at everybody.
Sid was decent, he tells me, till he broke his leg.
Okay. Well,
I didn't see Sid before,
Yeah.
but Sid
Well,
pre-
that's very, very dismissive.
He's
That's very
lightweight.
dismissive.
Sid's lightweight.
Eh?
Sid's lightweight.
Yeah, but Sid will run.
Yeah, but he's lightweight.
He'll just run
Not on one
all
leg.
day. Don't have a go at Sid. He's one of my friends,
Is he?
Don. Yes. My special friend.
I like him.
Special
I think we'll win it.
I don't know if you would,
I'm
actually.
not sure you would.
But I mean, we can have
We've got the
Stevie and
nous.
Craig just standing, and they're good enough still where you can give them the ball and they'll.
Craig would leave after 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Craig wouldn't even get on the pitch.
Craig would just
Oh,
walk.
it's a waste of time.
We are assuming
Red
that
card.
Craig shows up with a positive attitude. I know it's a big assumption.
He's got a red card written all over him.
Yeah,
Craig in that game.
Yeah, on Seb.
All day long.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be Seb.
Seb is annoying.
So we're down to, what, 4 men?
I don't even think you got a 4.
I think Shaka can make a save or
3
two.
with Steve.
Really?
I think Shaka can make a save or two.
I don't know, mate.
Stevie's not going to be a help, is he? Is he?
Do you think he's going to be a hindrance?
How's he going to help us?
I'll tell
Manager,
you what,
player
though,
manager.
you say that, but Stevie remains ridiculously competitive. And as you know well, a few years ago, I mean, if I just ask you, in a rowing race, who would your money be on?
Yeah.
Would it be on Stevie,
There is a
Yeah.
caveat to this.
or would it be on Stuart Robson, who lives on the Earth?
Robbo.
Robbo, right?
But what if one person, say you had a slender Cornishman in the boat with Stevie,
Yeah.
Right.
and maybe an Italian who enjoys seafood
I've seen this.
in the other.
Yeah.
I still would have thought Robbo. I was so sure we were going to win. I said, how could he possibly do this?
Robert was quite ill that trip, wasn't he, as well?
That was his excuse. Yeah, he sort of became all ill afterwards. But no, like
So it's not that he was carrying you then. It's not
look, ultimately, but still, yeah, obviously there's a handicap there, right? But equally, this is Robbo against Stevie,
Yeah.
right? It's Robbo against Stevie.
But I was a very good Cox.
Yes.
Can I, speaking of Robo, I'll give you Craig because he's not going to show up. Can you give us Robo right
Yeah,
now?
but Robbo's hips are done. He'll tell you he can't run.
But at least he'll bring attitude.
Robbo could just row. What's he going to do?
Run his way up the field, baby.
We might just get Craig on a good day.
What? I've known
might
Craig
just get
13 years and I've yet to find that
but
day.
once he sees Sebi in, like, the other colours, I mean, his
Unless
eyes,
you put a golf flag in the middle of the pitch.
The red mist is going to come down, and when he sees Sebi, we might have Craig for 10 minutes of the
Listen,
game.
I can tell you this. Seb is annoying enough that he'll bring something out of Stevie.
Right.
Stevie may die in the process, but he's going to bring something.
Player
out.
manager,
Okay.
Stevie.
Did you say Robbo's on tomorrow? Oh, there you go. And Don, you're here as well. And you're in
I'm
well.
I'm
Wow.
competitive. I'm competitive. I'm saying we can win it.
I think we got this.
You don't.
I'm never going to sit on this
got
show and say we'll lose that.
I think you're losing
Oh,
it.
we got this. We got this.
I tell you what, there'll be how many people in hospital at the end of that game?
Well,
so many. Heart attacks.
But all on your team because we're all at our athletic.
Yeah, we're at
Oh,
that-
I see.
you know, but honestly, you're athletic.
Sid's got a broken
Sid,
leg.
come on, athletic Pete.
Seb's
or
got a
Sid.
broken leg.
Well, before he broke his leg.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I'd do him. I'd do Sid. Put Sid.
how
off.
many
It would've
people are you
broken-
doing?
No, I'll do Sid.
Yeah.
Craig will do Sebi.
Right, so you who could actually run a little bit, you get sent off.
No,
It's
we
just
won't.
these alley goal hanging.
We won't. We'll be clever. We'll get a yellow and we'll do a little bit of damage to those two. Take
And
them down to
talking,
3.
a lot of talking, a lot of talking.
Okay, and that's just going to wind up Sebi and Jules to talk a lot more at you.
To themselves.
Wow.
Oh, we're winning this.
all day long.
Well, thank you for the question. There we are.
Best question ever.
All right, Don. Don's here, Gab's here, Robbo's here tomorrow. What a treat for everyone. Seb as well. Be sure to join. Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.